Hi, my name is Latrasha Bostic. Thank you for visiting my channel. If this is your first time, thank you. I hope you come back. I hope you consider subscribing. But if nothing else, please go ahead and give me a like, okay? Because I promise you're going to like this information that I shared with you. I am a broker here in the state of Georgia. My company is Best Choice Realty Group, as well as I'm licensed in Alabama. I've been in the business 18 plus years, and my specialty is working with sellers. Now, I know there's always a lot of information out there for buyers, but what do we have for first-time sellers? Okay, I'm going to share some information with you. Now, I'm not going to give it to you all at once because it will probably be a boring video. But I do want you to know that I got into this business to educate, inform sellers when they're ready to sell. Okay, whether it's a regular sale, a traditional sale, or whether it's a hardship due to hardship, a divorce, death of a spouse, short sale, or even if you're facing foreclosure. Okay, so I want to just give you some information. Protect yourself when selling your property. Okay, that's what we'll name this. Protect yourself when you're selling your property. The first one is be realistic in setting the sales price. I know that every seller wants what they want for their property, but nothing breaks my heart than dealing with a seller that is not realistic. Okay, because when I am working on the buyer side of the deal, okay, so as a seller, now you have to kind of position yourself as a buyer. What is a buyer looking for? How does a buyer view my property? Okay, that's how you have to set yourself when getting ready to sell your house. And so when I'm working with a buyer, because I have set the parameters on the price point, I'm not concerned with the price point when I go to look at a listing that my prospective buyer is interested in. I'm looking for days on the market, because days on market gives me a little story about this property sales price. Okay, if it's day zero, okay, great. We don't know what the price looks like, right? We don't know what is going to happen. But if I see that a home has been listed on the market 25 days, and it all depends on what type of market we're in, that lets me know might be priced too high. Okay, so be very realistic in setting your sales price. Consult with a realtor, and they will do what we call a comparative market analysis, and pretty much looking at your home and what you have going on with your home versus what another home. I'm not really I mean, we take into account the active, the ones that are listed but not yet under contract, but I'm looking for a sold property that's comparable to yours, so we can see what did they do, how did their house stack up against yours to be able to price it at. Okay, and so then we'll take it from there. So be very realistic in setting your sales price. The next one is understanding that you do have obligations to disclose information that is going on with your home. If there is a water leak, disclose that, even if you have repaired it, because I tell you, 9 times out of 10 you probably didn't prepare that the painting. Even some people don't even paint over it. Okay, it all depends on if you have a texture ceiling versus a smooth ceiling. Inspectors can see right away, okay, this was a water leak here. Explain it. We have what we call disclose it. We have what we call a seller's property disclosure. And it has everything on there from the AC unit, the roof, the community, plumbing, all of that. And so I say, just always disclose. You can never go wrong. And even if you are someone that says, well, I'm selling my house as is, Trasha, they can take it, I don't care, you still have to disclose that. If your home was built before 1978, it's illegal. We cannot even go to a closing table without completing a form called a lead-based paint exhibit, because homes that were built before 78 possibly contain products in it, the paint of lead paint, right? So we have to disclose that. All right, even if you renovated that home, remodeled that home, you still have to, because there still could be traces of it. Okay, so it's for your good. All right, and so the next one is prepare the property for showing. I always ask clients when I get ready to, especially when they're still living there, are you ready to sell? Oh yeah, I'm ready. First time we get a showing, Hey, Miss Betty, I got a buyer that wants to come by with their agent at 1 o'clock. Oh, well, no, they're going to have to reschedule. Did you want to sell that house or not? So I tell you, and I enjoy working on behalf of sellers, but be realistic. Go ahead, show that property, because what happens is sometimes you have buyers that had no intention of looking at your home, but they just started driving by and they saw it, okay? And they realized it's in their price point. They're interested. Let the house be shown. Now, I will tell you this. Go ahead and start depersonalizing your house. And when you say depersonalize, what is that, Tasha? If you are one of those ones that has pictures of your family and portraits and they're all on the wall, which looks great, makes the home feel real good, take that stuff away, because your home will be listed on the World Wide Web, which means that not just in Georgia or Alabama, it's going to be listed all over, because you got people in New York looking to move down south, okay? So you just don't want those pictures out there, okay? Remove those pictures. If you have any money laying around, any expensive jewelry, take those items and get a fire safety chest. And they're really, not that expensive. You can get those and start putting your your important valuables in there, okay? Watches and money. Don't leave things like that hanging around, okay? Every day, get up and make the beds. Get the kids ready to let them know this is what we're starting to. We're getting ready to sell the house, and every day you gotta make the beds, make that house presentable. So those are my first 3 tips that I like to share with you when getting ready to sell your real property. Now, I hope that you like that information, and that will bring you back to my channel, and as well as share the information with someone that you think is getting ready to sell here in the state of Georgia or in the state of Alabama, heck, wherever, okay? Because it's valuable information, all right? So please, if you like the information and you hadn't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. See you next time.